We're gaining on them, we're gaining on them. Watermelon challenge. Almost ready to go.
Almost ready. Just got to put a bit of oil on it.
Beauty.
Special purpose oil catching device.
We'd spent a busy week at Maggie Island getting some work done and meeting other cruisers. What are you getting, babe?
Pork belly and mushrooms, I tell you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good.
But we needed to keep moving to make our push off to New Caledonia before the winter trades set in. And so we're off for an early overnight sail to Cape Gloucester.
Yeah, so we're just chilling out in the cockpit. It's a bit of a bumpy ride, but we've got a good 15 to 18 from the northeast. It was about 20s earlier on. But that's sort of tending to die off a little bit. We're just going past a place called Cape Bowling Green. And we're scooting along in this sort of 7 knots range. Bit of a bumpy ride, but it's okay. Gorgeous day. I think the wind's going to die out earlier on, but hopefully we'll get an afternoon sea breeze and get us back into the 20s. And by that stage we will have passed Cape Bowling Green and we should have the wind more coming slightly from astern, which will be a really nice run for us, hopefully. Fingers crossed, see how we go. How's your morning going, my honey?
Really good. The wind's a bit forward of the beam. It's sort of, it's not perfect, but we're rolling along pretty good. So yeah, once we get around Bowling Green, we'll get to crack it off a little bit, and hopefully we'll get that afternoon sea breeze, and we'll fly into Gloucester. A bit of luck.
Lovely, my honey.
Yeah, it should be good. Good day sailing. It's going to be a bit of a run, 100 miles, or we'll sail a little bit more. So we'll probably run into the night a little bit. But anyway, we'll see how we go.
Beauty, mate. Beauty. I do really enjoy the way that you meet people out here. It's I was trying to think of how you would compare it to land life, but you can't really. It's just so different. We seem to meet people who are really open and welcoming and very down to earth. And it's kind of funny because it's you know, for us, we rock into a new bay or a new anchorage, which would be like rocking into a new suburb, really. We bring our home in there and we park it up, and then we just happen to be cruising down one of the streets, I guess you would say, and you just randomly knock on someone's door, you don't know who they are, or you wave at them and they invite you in, and next thing you know, you're best friends. It's just, you know, how many times does that happen in your life? And out here it happens a lot, and it's a real bonus, and it's something I really appreciate about this life. We both really love it, don't we, babe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the past week, we'd met cruisers who'd come back from places we were meant to have been exploring in the past few months. It was so inspirational to meet these people, to hear their stories of finding the remote places that we were seeking, with tales of incredible experiences. It was just what we needed as we sailed off today and had rejigged our excitement for our future destinations.
What can you see, my love?
You can see the Cape Bowling Green lighthouse from here. And you can actually see Cape Upstart in the distance, but it's another 30 odd miles away yet.
Okay.
Anyway, we're still rocking along pretty good.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Oh, magic.
Magic.
So this is where we're sailing, from Magnetic Island to Cape Gloucester.
There's a catamaran about 5 or 6 miles ahead of us, and they left about an hour or so, or a bit over that, maybe an hour and a half before us. And we're gaining on them, But the unfortunate thing is they're going to cane us after we get around Cape Bowling Green, because the wind will be perfect for them and not so perfect for us. So we're living with our little wind right now. We're gaining on them. It's always a competition when there's another boat out at sea.
Swapping the headsail for the spinnaker as the wind came round, we eased the main to gain more speed, closing in on the catamaran ahead.
We got the spinnaker up and we're flying! Yoo-hoo! Woo, baby! Way to go! We're catching that catamaran now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, so we've picked up speed now. We're honking along, which is really good. It's a really good feeling being back in the 7s and the 8s. It's great. We put up the spinnaker probably about an hour and a half ago. And yeah, the winds are it died off to about 4 and 5, and then it came up to 6 and 8 knots. Now we're sitting around 11 knots. It's really good. So we're cranking along. It's good. Yep, loving the spinnaker, and it's a beautiful day. So my catch cry of the day is, we're catching him, we're catching him, we're catching the catamaran. And we're really staying quite level with them, which is pretty good. It's good winds for them, I think. And yeah, but we are catching them. We've got our spinnaker up, we're having a really good run. Yeah, so we're about 20 miles off Cape Upstart, and we've just pulled the fishing line in because we're just crossing through a green zone at the moment. And I'd say we'll reach Abbott Point maybe a little bit after sunset. We might get through before sunset, which would be quite good if there's any ships around. We can't see if there's any ships there yet, but there'll be a few come up on AIS, I'm sure. But yeah, it's cranking. We are cranking.
Bear off the wind a little bit. We were getting a little bit overpowered back there, but it seems to settle down again now.
Yeah, it's sort of gusting up to 11s and 12s.
Yeah, we got 13. There was even a little patch of 14 there for a second, which is ready to eject, but well, I'll steer her off down the wind, and we'll hang on to this thing as long as we can. So
good on you, matey. Good seamanship here.
Yeah.
Tactical behaviours.
Trim steer.
Yeah. Good on you, babe. We're having a crew meeting.
In the galley.
Watermelon challenge. How many slices can you down in 5 minutes? You're a melon.
You're a
We'll often get out on deck to check for wear and tear or anything out of order. Any strange creak or noise will be investigated at some point.
We're getting laid over a little bit. I don't want to blow that spinnaker out. Now we're cruising along at 7 knots now, so we're going along pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Anyway, back on watch. It's all good, all good.
Taking one last look at the view before I head down for a bit of a siesta. We're going to be pulling a night shift tonight, so we're going to have a rest each. Oh, I got a bit sunburnt. Ooh.
Back on watch and we're ship spotting.
Funny looking thing.
Yeah, really.
You could land an aircraft on it, I reckon.
Really? Might be one of them car carriers.
Yeah.
What's happening here, my lover?
I'm colouring in.
There you go.
After waking, I pull out my drawing book and get the creative vibes flowing.
Ta-da!
Yeesh.
It's a lily pond. It's a great way to spend the day, or spend your watch, doing a bit of colouring in, looking out, checking out everything's okay, do some more colour creative.
You're so multi-skilled.
It's wonderful. I'm really enjoying it. My friend Jennifer gave me this colouring in book a few months ago, and I've really been getting into getting colourful and creative. So we shall see how this progresses.
Yeah, looks good so far.
So night is falling upon us. It's about 5:45 or something, 5:30 in the afternoon, and the wind is dying out. So we're trying to ride the spinnaker out as long as possible. It's probably going to collapse on us and we're going to have to douse it, but we should anyway because night is falling.
Yeah, they can be a bit of a handful at night. They're a bit of a handful in the day.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been turning along really nicely, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been going really well actually.
Yeah.
Really well.
And Darren's just been down below getting all our safety gear ready for the night shift. Torches. What else?
Some jackets and stuff.
And tethers.
Yeah. So we're all geared up.
Stuff like that.
Hopefully we'll arrive about sometime in probably 1 o'clock-ish in the morning.
Yeah.
We've had a really good run. It's been really, really good. We didn't manage to catch the cat, but he didn't get away from us, so
We're calling that a win.
I reckon that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
We did start an hour and a half after them.
No, an hour.
Okay, an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty good.
And Darren was really good man, good husband yesterday, and he spent much of the day prepping up lots of food, so the whole meal thing has been really simple. So he made a lovely beetroot curry for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna go and dish that up fairly shortly after we take the spinnaker down or something.
Yeah, we'll wait till the sun sets first.
Yeah.
We'll hang on to it as long as we can.
Yeah.
So I think we've still got about 35 miles to run, so
yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
Good day, alright. Beetroot curry that I made. I can't believe I made it. And it tastes absolutely great.
Yummy. You're so clever.
Oh, I had some pretty good coaching.
Enjoy your meal, my love.
Thank you very much.
And so, with the sun going down, we snuffed the spinnaker and wandered on into the night. So it is about 9:15, 9:20 in the evening, and I'm just sitting here enjoying a beautiful calm evening on the water. It is gorgeous. You can't see it because of the camera, but there is a big full moon behind me just off here, and yeah, the sea state is really nice and calm. We've got about 12 knots of breeze. We're pulling about 6 knots, 6.5 knots, which is really good. And I think we're about 18 nautical miles or so off of our destination. I can just start seeing Gloucester Island appearing off in the moonlight ahead of me. So yeah, it's great. It's gorgeous. I love a night sail when it's lovely and calm like this. Smooth waters make for good, pleasant ride. So yeah, McDazzle is down below. He's catching some sleep, and I've just been watching. There's been a fishing boat off to our starboard quarter. He's disappeared off, and I've just got one little island called Middle Island to avoid, and we should be pulling into our anchorage in another 2.5 hours or so, maybe 3. See how we go. Okay, so for all of you good people who participated in our Wall of Fabulous Followers competition, we are now doing the draw. So I've got all of your names in this wonderful hat of mine, and I'm going to do the draw. And for those of you who don't know, you win a piece of Sarean. So I've got somebody here. Who have I got? Oh. Scott Halfpenny. You have won a piece of Sarean that is over 20 years old, buddy. It's a piece of memorabilia. So give us a call, Scott. Get in touch with us through Facebook or through email, planetsarean@gmail.com, and we shall organise shipping you your prize, buddy. Thanks so much for playing along, everyone. We loved having all your photos come in of you and your pets and your hats and whatnot. And check out our website. I've put them there on our Wall of Fabulous Followers. So thanks everyone for following along. We really hope you enjoyed that video. Please give us the big thumbs up and comment below. We love to hear from you guys. And yeah, subscribe. Help us reach 10,000 followers because it means that YouTube is more likely to suggest our videos to other people, and it will help our channel grow. We greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely, make sure you subscribe.
Absolutely, guys. And yeah, thanks so much to our patrons. Without you, we couldn't bring those videos out. And yeah, hang on everyone, because we have got a very, very cool, mega amazing competition coming up in the next few weeks. So yeah, watch out for that one. It's just a corker. Radio, we gotta go. Have a great week everyone. Much love.
Okay.